Alright, let's get into this. So this is a custom script that I wrote. And this script gives you buy and sell signals, stop loss signals, profit taking. When price action breaks above the 9 EMA and comes back and retests it, it gives you a buy signal. And once price breaks below that and closes, price action has to break above and close above the 9 EMA and the 20 EMA, and then it gives you a buy. If price action breaks below and closes below, it gives you a sell. Try to zoom in on this as best I can. There we go. Let's go here. Let's bring that down. There we go. Okay, so what you're looking at here is price went above the 9 EMA and it closed. So now you're asking yourself, I have these so they close or they buy when it's above VWAP. I think that buying and doing all your trading above VWAP is a sign of strength. So this buy signal came in because price action broke above and closed above the 9 and VWAP. And as you can see, as price went down to my stop loss, it gave me a sell order, stop loss sell order. Price went back up and it closed here, and it was above the EMAs and VWAP, and it gave me a buy. And then that buy went up because this is set at the percentages of my target. 15, 17%, and gave you a profit target. So you were to take your profits there. So a quick 17% in like 10 minutes. And this is all this is all extended hours, so this works in extended hours too. So you see it did the same thing here. Price come down, close below the EMAs, come back up, close, but then it gave its retest here. And because price action was above the VWAP and the EMA, gave you a buy. And it did it again. Come back down, closed below, not a buy, come back up. This one closed above, gave you another buy. If you would have followed this, it would have given you about another 17 to 20%. If you would have caught the top, a little 20% gain. In from this signal on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 10 to 12 minutes. Let me show you the stop loss. Price broke up, closed above VWAP is this magenta line. Your EMAs gave you a buy signal, gave you another buy signal. But because my stop loss is set and it closes below the EMAs, if price closes below the EMAs or the stop loss, it tells you to sell out. I have this set up so you can pick your length. Your EMA length, mine is 9 and 17. You can change this to whatever you want. Your profit target percent, your stop loss percent. This is just your trade size, so whatever size you're trading. The retest range is it gives it a range of when it puts the buy signal for when price action comes back and retests the EMAs. So you can change this to whatever you want to change it to. You can change that to 2. You can hit OK, apply, OK. So as you can see, the range is a little bit different, so I gave it a couple more buys. And that's just going to retest the range. Let's get back into this. I find that 0.1 for me works best. Oops, 0.1. This is the volume look back. This looks back to how many bars you want this study to look back into. And you can go the minimum volume of the bars. I just have 10,000 on here. We can look back to 1 bar. Still going to be the same because the way the price action was the volume in the bar. If you go in and change the volume of this, let's say you want 50,000 shares. Hit OK, apply. See, and why I took it away is because the look back on it plus the shares would not give it a buy signal. Sorry, that's 500,000 shares. So this is 500,000 shares. Let's add one more zero. Stupid me. And if you want to make that 100,000 shares, you notice that these did not come in because the volume wasn't there. These ones did come in because they were over 100,000 in volume coming in as it looked back. So it looked back to this and said, hey, this was at 140,000, which meets criteria, so we want to buy the next candle. Trades per day if you want. I also put in the option for extended hours or intraday, so we can shut off the extended, turn on intra, hit OK, apply, and there it is. So this is extended hours, this is your intraday. So once again, did the exact same thing. Now why this did not take a sell here is because the EMAs was not set up for it to. It broke out, but there was no retest because it just exploded so fast and the range wasn't right. So then as it comes back, closed below the 9 EMA, because that's why I didn't take the trade, because it wasn't 9 EMA at this point. There's no trade, it just went intraday, intraday, and then there was no retest. And as it come back down, it closed, broke above, closed, closed, and then gave it your buy. Once you bought that, you're at 15%. Not bad, you know, for 5 minutes, 7 minutes of work. Right here, broke below EMA, come back, retested it. Decent entry. If you would have caught it, would have been about 10, well, somewhere around there. It closed about 9%, so it wasn't your profit target. This one closed below, and the percent had to set 5% stop loss and or close below. So there, you know, you would have gave back 6%. So how I got this set up, is you're going to want, there'll be a link. And that link will take you to this page here. You're going to want to click on this retest strategy. And when you click on this, it'll actually take you right to here. It'll take you to Gumroad. It'll take you to the page. And by this I have 0. Plus, if you guys want to donate any money, would be great. It does take time to do these things, but you just want to click on buy this. 0. Okay, and then you type in your email address. No tip. This is from the last time remove. So this is the EMA retest. You put your email in or not, because I'll update things as I go along and add new features for Thinkorswim as I code some ThinkScript out. So you can put your email address in there. Put zeros in all those. Hit get. There's your link. You're going to want to copy this share link. You want to go to your Thinkorswim. Oops, wrong button. You're going to click on this little wheel icon. And under here is shared items. I'm sorry, this thing's in the way right here. But you click on that shared item. You want to paste your link in there. You're going to want to hit preview. And this is what it's called. The TC EMA retest. You're going to hit import. Import it into your studies. You're going to want to go over to your edit studies. Sorry, and this will be your strategy. It's under, it should be capital, but no problem. You're going to want to click on your TC. This is what it'll show up as. TC_EMA/retest. You're going to want to import that. Oops, sorry. You're going to want to add selected. That'll pop up over in the strategy. You're going to want to hit apply and OK. And now you have the strategy loaded in there. So once again, these settings you'll be able to mess with. I think take profit I had at 10, have that at 2, trade size 500. Retest range, volume, look back, 1 bar, extended hours, yes, no. Got something in here. Ah, there it is. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Alright, 17, stop loss, trade size 500, retest range 0.1. There it is. I just had a couple settings in there that were off. I'm just showing you guys that, hey, look, I'm not perfect on this. That I can get in here and you can mess with it, but I had to figure out where my settings were for my other one. Go volume, look back 5, see if that makes any difference. Yeah, not much. Still about the same. You can change the colors on these. If you click study, click the wheel. go in here. You can change it to what colors you want. Profit target, stop loss red. You can make these. I think mine was white on the other one. Hit OK, apply. There you go. It looks just like mine does. So anyway, this is the 9 EMA retest, or your EMA retest. I want to show you guys too that you can pretty much change your lengths to whatever you want. So if you want 9 and 20, it'll change it for you. So this is your 9, the yellow, the blue is your 20, the magenta here is your VWAP. So the further and the more you move around your EMAs, the either more or less trades it'll take. So, alright guys, thanks for your time. Definitely like and subscribe, and also share it with people if you think somebody will get value from this. I believe that there's money to be made in this market. Of course, this is not financial advice. Results are not always the same. They do not, past results do not dictate future outcomes. Trade with your own capital, be responsible, and seek advice. Once again, this is just for, disclaimer, entertainment purposes only. But hopefully you guys get some use out of this. Hopefully you guys like the video. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you.